Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'd like to talk about John Campbell in this video because I think he's a very important person, not just to start the year, but as the season progresses. As you can see here in the footage, he's staying after practice. This was taken earlier this week. However, John has been staying after practice, just working on his drops, just different technique things, just to make sure he's ready for the opener. The way it stands now, John Campbell is going to be slotted in that left tackle position. Zion Nelson still out with an injury. He has not taken a full practice yet. Coach Cristobal mentioned that Zion, maybe by a few days before the game, they'll actually determine if he's going to play in that opener against Bethune-Cookman. I would not expect him to play. I think John Campbell is going to be the guy when Miami starts its season at left tackle, and he's certainly looking forward to this. If you've paid attention to the interviews that I did with him in the offseason, certainly last year was very difficult for him, missing all of last year with an injury to his knee, but he's been back and he's come back strong. And I know he's got the right mentality, and I think one of the reasons why I think he's so pivotal for this team is because even if Zion does come back and is healthy and looks good and they want to put him back at left tackle, I don't think John Campbell is automatically going to be out of the starting unit. I think he's got an opportunity to play. I think these games to start the year, Miami plays Southern Miss in the second game, and then that monster game against Texas A&M. And with Campbell, he just has to play really well, play really solid, and also continue to put in the extra work, as you're seeing here, and also play well in practices. He's getting a good test of a good defensive line in practice, and I know the coaches are really going to look at that as well. So the key for John is staying consistent, staying confident, and being ready. He's played tackle. He's been at this tackle spot the last couple years he's been playing, but he did play guard back in 2019 as a reserve. And I think if they need to play him at guard, I think that's an opportunity for him as well. If they like what they see in the tackles, DJ Scaife handling the right tackle as it stands. Jalen Rivers is a guy that can play tackle, but certainly you're projecting him as a guard as well. But I think Campbell is definitely in this mix. I think it's definitely important to have as many guys that are quality on the offensive line because you never know what could happen. But certainly with John's ability, coming into his fifth season, he feels ready. I feel like this is going to be his best season as a Hurricane. I think that's great to see. Again, missing out on a year definitely takes a lot out of you, and just being back, I know he's definitely grateful to be back, but he wants to make an impact. And I know the way he's looking at it, he wants to make sure he can stay at left tackle. So the bottom line is John Campbell needs to continue to play well. Definitely look for him throughout the 2022 season. Thanks again for watching, and take care.